Hello, and welcome back to our channel. It's wonderful to have you with us again. For those who are new here, we've been following the journey of Hero, the serene white hippo, and Hana, the vibrant pink hippo, two martial arts masters whose skills are matched only by their love for each other. After their last great adventure, they took some well-deserved time for themselves, strengthening their bond and enjoying the peace they fought so hard to protect. Their days were filled with quiet companionship, shared laughter, and the simple joy of being together. But as any true hero knows, peace is often just the calm before the next exciting chapter. One morning, as the sun painted the sky in hues of gold and rose, a messenger arrived, bearing a summons from the highest authority in the land, the revered dragon sensei of the mountain. A special meeting was requested, and when the dragon sensei calls, you answer. With a shared look of anticipation, Hero and Hana left their tranquil home and began the long ascent up the winding mountain path. The air grew thinner and crisper with each step, the world below shrinking into a beautiful tapestry of green and blue. Finally, they reached the summit, where the ancient dragon sensei awaited them, his presence as powerful and timeless as the mountain itself. He greeted them with a respectful nod, his voice a low rumble like distant thunder. He explained that he had been observing the lands and had identified 7 exceptionally gifted young hippos. 4 males and 3 females, ranging from their late teens to early 20s, each showing an incredible, raw talent for various forms of martial arts. They were diamonds in the rough, full of potential but lacking the guidance to truly shine. The Dragon Sensei had a unique proposition for Hero and Hana. As proven masters who had not only perfected their physical skills but also achieved a deep spiritual understanding, he wanted them to take this talented group under their wings. This wasn't just about teaching punches and kicks. The Dragon Sensei elaborated on his vision. He told them their most important task would be to impart the true way of life, the beliefs and philosophies that lead to genuine enlightenment. It was about more than just fighting. It was about cultivating discipline, compassion, and a balanced mind. The goal was to shape not just skilled warriors, but wise and honorable individuals who would become beacons of hope for the future. He described a special place for this new school, a secluded clearing hidden deep within a forest, located in the farthest eastern region of the mountains. It was a place of natural power and tranquility, the perfect environment for learning and growth. Without a moment's hesitation, Hero and Hana agreed. The opportunity to guide the next generation was an honor they couldn't refuse. It felt like the natural next step in their own journey. Pleased with their immediate acceptance, the Dragon Sensei made the arrangements. He would inform the 7 students and have them gather at the designated clearing in 2 days' time. A new adventure was beginning, one that would test their abilities as teachers and leaders. With their mission clear, our intrepid couple bid farewell to the Dragon Sensei and began their journey east, their hearts filled with a mix of excitement and profound responsibility. The journey to the eastern forest was a beautiful one. They traveled through lush valleys and across sparkling rivers, their spirits high. When they finally arrived at the clearing, they found the 7 young hippos already there, their energy practically buzzing in the air. The students were a diverse group, each with a unique spark in their eyes, and they looked at Hero and Hana with a mixture of awe and pure excitement. They bowed deeply, showing their respect for the legendary masters who stood before them. Hero and Hana returned the gesture, their calm and steady presence immediately setting the tone. Hero, with his gentle but firm voice, addressed the eager students. He welcomed them and explained that before their martial arts training could begin, they had a more immediate and practical task. True mastery, he said, starts with a foundation of order and discipline. Our first lesson is to build our home. He outlined the plan. They needed to construct living quarters for everyone to sleep, a communal kitchen and dining area for their meals, and dedicated spaces for their training and education. It was a daunting task, but the students' faces lit up with determination rather than dismay. They were ready to build their new world from the ground up. The students threw themselves into the work with incredible enthusiasm. Under Hero and Hana's guidance, they began clearing land, gathering timber, and planning their little village. Just as they started, Hana gathered them once more. She told them they had a deadline, 20 days. In 20 days, 4 new members of their community would be arriving. These new arrivals, she explained, were a group of wonderful pandas who had volunteered to be their support staff. Their duties would be to cook their meals, keep the camp clean, and tend to their general welfare. These pandas are offering their service out of kindness, Hana said warmly. They are hardworking and happy souls, and they deserve our utmost respect. This means we must also ensure they have comfortable accommodations and a proper laundry area to help them in their duties. The 20 days that followed were a whirlwind of activity, but more importantly, they were a period of incredible growth. It was in the small moments, the shared struggles and triumphs, that the group truly began to bond. When one student, a young hippo named Kaito, struggled to lift a heavy log, 2 others, Ran and Amaya, rushed to his side without being asked, sharing the load. They learned to communicate, to anticipate each other's needs, and to work as a single, cohesive unit. Their individual talents began to blend, creating something far greater than the sum of its parts. They weren't just 7 students anymore, they were a team, a family in the making, and their characters deepened with every nail hammered and every wall raised. On the 20th day, as the sun cast long shadows through the trees, the happy pandas arrived, their cheerful chatter filling the air. They were greeted by the sight of a fully completed camp. Everything was ready: cozy living huts, a functional kitchen, a spacious dining hall, a pristine training dojo, and a comfortable, well-equipped living space just for them. The pandas were overjoyed, their faces beaming with delight at the thoughtfulness and hard work that had gone into preparing for their arrival. To celebrate their new home and the beginning of their shared journey, the pandas immediately set to work in the new kitchen. That evening, everyone gathered in the dining hall and shared a magnificent feast, a celebration of community, hard work, and the bright future that lay ahead for them all. Thank you so much for joining us for this part of Hero and Hana's story. It's a journey about building more than just a dojo, but a community founded on respect and teamwork. If you enjoyed this adventure, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss what happens next. We'll see you in the next video.